A shed update, and a really cold shed update. I mean, it's like 20-something degrees, but of course I like to do the weekly shed updates. And first things first, an SE 1/72nd scale, or like my friend likes to call it, 1/72 scale, F104, and I got this at a local thrift store, and you can see I paid $1.98 for it, which still sealed. I mean, excellent shape and everything. And that's the only model kit they had. And of course, cheap models, I do love it. But I went ahead and bought this one because I need another one. Because the first thing that popped in my head was, if you can see in the darkness here, the Star Trek F104. So I was like, hey, we got the AMT, that's the old Lindbergh kit, and then we got SE kit to go with the Star Trek kit. So I thought that would be a unique thing to have, and I'm pretty sure I don't have one. We'll have to go next time upstairs and take a gander and see even if I remember, see if we have a 104 Starfighter in SE, which I don't think we do, but who knows? We might do. IPMS journal. I've been cleaning up, and after I read them and keep them for a while, I usually put them in a bag and sell them once I'm done. Hopefully someone can get a use out of them. But the ones that I'm in, I try to keep, and this is the one I did. I think I did X-Wing. Where is me? There I am. I actually did that out of the build and play kit. So I thought I'll try to shove some IPMS journals that I'm in certain sections where the model kit may be. But anyway, that's a little trivial, but anyway. So we're adding the 104 Starfighter and some IPMS journals to the art. And up next, these are the Highway Pioneers. And this is Revell's version, and it's a quick construction kit, which is just basically a snap fit. They make several kinds, and I got to show you this. This box here, you get the Model A, the Model T, but the green box says Series 3. So I'm like, which one is this? A first issue, second issue, what? Now I got to find the number 2 box and see which one that is, or number 1, depending on how it is. But anyway, I think there's 4 boxes. I want to say red, yellow, green, orange. I could be wrong, but anyway, these kits came out in, and if you can actually see the 1952, and these are gallon and gallon, which are they did basically these little kits, and there's a bunch of names. ITC, they did it. God, just so many. And the last people to own these kits are a company called DePaul, and they are the last ones. I don't think they've ever released these again. I know that they show their age, but I think they're absolutely just pretty darn slick kits. And one thing about these models, I actually have had this since I was a kid, and I always thought that this was the oldest model kit that I own, and I'm almost certain that it is. And the only one I could think of would be Mr. Pyro there, the Indian Warrior. I think it came out in 58, and I think the Highway Pioneers date that significantly. But anyway, I got some that are parts, and I've had these, I've had these 30, 35, 40 years, and I just think I think they're cool. They're just unique, and they're 32nd scale, so that actually even makes it better, because we do like our 32nd scale stuff here inside the art. But anyway, I thought that was a little piece of history. I did have to buy one empty box. It actually had the instruction. I actually had the kit for it, so it worked out great. Now I got 3. Now I just have to try to find a box for that one, and we'll be good to go on that. But anyway, excellent kits. I think I'd like to see some of these, not necessarily reissued, but another version of them, of something of that nature. I think they would do well. But anyway, we're adding the Highway Pioneers to the art, and I am going to add a DVD to the art. And I got to beg for forgiveness to a friend of mine. He actually gifted this to me. I did not have a chance to get it. You could only really get it through your local comic book shop, and I don't have it. Well, I don't know. I take that back. I do have it. The hobby store, the comic book store had a bunch of MAK kits, and I bought every one of them, and I could have either bought them or I could have bought the DVD, so I chose that, and I got screwed out. But a friend of mine, he bought it, and after he watched it, he gave it to me, and then I watched it. But I was cleaning out, trying to basically was getting the house remodeled, and I threw a bunch of DVDs in a sack, and I threw it in a closet, and I didn't know where it was at, and I found it this week, and I was like, oh. So this is a classic. It is, if you can ever watch it, it is a great DVD. Talks about you know, monsters. It's got Mr. Yankus, James Bama. Even got Mr. Frank Winsper, which is Mr. Mobius himself, and he's on it. It's just an excellent DVD if you can ever find it. So I'm going to probably start adding some DVDs that are model related inside the art. So first we're going to add the Aurora Monsters DVD to the art, which is a original, not a DVR or anything of that nature. But anyway, that was a fine, and I got to beg for forgiveness because I just found it, and I blamed him. I said, you didn't give that to me, because it's been years since I've seen it, and there it is. Anyway, adding the DVD to the art. And up next, this is Sprue, S-P-R-U-E, the puppet. And I love puppets. I like the artistry of them. And I always thought that a model puppet would be a unique and cool idea. And I may do somewhat of a, not really like a puppet show, but, you know, have a little sidekick to go with the arc itself. I thought the Sprue the puppet would be, and he may change shirts. I've been experimenting with you know, different model companies. That's Monarch, which Monarch does not exist anymore, so I thought that would make a unique shirt for a debut of Sprue. It's a Sunny Toys puppet, which I'm not a seamstress, so I'd like to have a Muppet, not a puppet, but I want to stick with the puppet for now. I think Sprue here will be a unique addition to the art, and who knows, we may add some more other puppet characters. But anyway, it's just a fun, I think, unique thing for the modeling world. But anyway, that's what I got going on today, because it is cold and I'm about to freeze. Oh, and I had to go to the hobby store and retire some models. My Raptor, which I painted in the rescue version, I took it out of the case. My Junctum, I know a lot of people see me build that. Very fun model. I may be in the mood to do another one of them. And Dead Man's Raft, which I put him on there. And I'm probably going to have to get me like a tote for some models that I build. Some I actually keep. Some models do survive, and I do keep them built up. But most of the time, if they don't, I usually recycle them and repaint them and use them for something else. But anyway, quick little thing of what I've got going on today. Adding a 104 Starfighter. We're adding some built-up models. Adding some Highway Pioneers. Adding the Aurora Monsters DVD. And, of course, we are adding Sprue the puppet. So that's what I got going on today. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.